Hello, Vine Church. Pastor Brandon here. I have an important announcement to share with you. Linnell came to us last week and let us know that she's going to be stepping down from her position as the administrative assistant, kids admin helper. She's going to be stepping down from that position at the end of April. So I know personally, being able to work with her for the last 7 or 8 months here through the merger, she's been an absolute bright spot in this change. Been an absolute joy to work with her for these last 7-8 months. I know that, speaking for myself and the rest of the staff, she'll be sorely missed around here. But there's good reasons why she's making this transition, this move. So just introduce you a little bit to Linnell if you haven't already met her before and seen her around the church. Linnell, you've been at the church here for quite a while, right? How long has that been, and kind of how did that all start for you at the church here?
Well, my family started attending the church 13 years ago, and then the woman who was the administrative assistant then had to step out, so Pastor Scott asked me to take the position.
So the church been here, family's been here for 13 years. You've been on staff for how long?
12 years.
12 years of it. And kind of share with me a bit about, like, as we've merged together as the church, and kind of how you've connected to kind of a newer role here, and how much you've kind of enjoyed being a part of that whole process.
Well, it's been fun because I get to know a lot more people, and I love interacting with people, and just learning new systems, new software, and a much bigger kids ministry to help with. So it's just challenged me, it stretched me, and I enjoy that. I enjoy learning and how patient everybody's been with.
Yeah. One of the things that you said to me before that I loved was when we first merged together, and we started, I think just even the purchase of like a new computer and getting you new stuff to help you do your job a little better, and you were very excited about all the change that was going on. That was such an encouragement to me to be able to see that. And I know that many people who have engaged you in kids ministry and seen what you've done there, always having stuff set up and prepped, and just making sure that people's lives easier over in the kids ministry has been a huge thing for this church. And so my working with you has been huge. It's been huge to see that, and just how you've been a blessing to many at the church. Can you share with us a little bit about the reason why the transition is necessary for you and your family, and kind of what's going on behind all that?
Yeah, well, our 23-year-old son Luke has cerebral palsy, and he is having some regression in his swallow muscles are weakening, so he's having choking, gagging issues, can't be left alone anymore. And then he's losing a lot of his balance abilities, so we don't know where this will end. We don't know if it'll plateau soon or not. But regardless, he needs more time and attention. And then our 3-year-old grandson, Levi, was recently diagnosed with autism, and he is needing therapy twice a day. It's 4 days a week. So I'll be helping take him to therapy and be involved with that 3 days a week, and then one day my daughter will be able to go be a part of his therapies, and I'll watch the other grandchildren. So it really comes down to family needs.
So it'll give you more opportunity to spend more time with them, opportunity to not have divided focus of stuff you're doing here, also stuff that you're trying to do with them and care for them as more need arises there. Just, I mean, from the church standpoint, like those of you that know Luke, absolute blessing to be around Luke and to see their family, and to know them and to love them and to see how they love one another. It's a beautiful thing. I'd also ask too, kind of another question. As the time that you're working here, what is it that you think you might miss the most out of the position you've done here at the church?
Well, definitely just the interaction. It's been fun to have a team to work with, and just like I said, how you guys just want to teach me new things, and it's challenging. It's fun to learn new things. And
what was also your favorite thing about the job?
My favorite thing in all of the years has been just the fact that people will just come to my office and come in and ask if they can pray random times, and I just love that it's such an intimate thing to sit with someone and have them share their heart and ask you to pray with them and over them, and it just was an honor to be able to do all of that, and I hope to still do some of that.
And to see what she's done in the 7-8 months that I've been here, and what I've heard prior to, Linnell has cared for, shepherded, and taken care of so many different people in this church. Been a huge blessing to very many people over the 12 years that she's been here. She's also wanted me to let the church know that her and her family are still fully members, participants in the Vine Church. They're excited about their future here at the church and all that entails. I know they're probably going to want to take a little bit of a season of a break. It's a difficult transition to move from being on staff to just being a member of the church. And so just a season of what it looks like to handle all the new stuff at home while resting in the church before she figures out what that really looks like moving forward. So please be praying for the Beaulieu family as they kind of figure everything out, and then be praying for the church as a whole. The Vine Church has a great future in front of us, and the staff that we have here is great. We're going to sorely miss having Linnell as a part of that staff, but God also has future plans for that staff as well. So be praying about the future staff of the Vine Church as well. So thank you very much.